Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another ZEEVERFETT review. My name is Matt.
And my name is Ryan, and today we're going to be reviewing Mandalorian episode 15
The Believer.
for the season 2, The Believer. Yes, that's what we're going to be reviewing today.
So, starting off with, what did you like in the episode?
What was that thing called? Man, I keep forgetting the all-terrain vehicle with the wheels. The Juggernaut.
Oh, from, yeah.
Isn't that called the Juggernaut?
Yeah.
Okay.
From
I
episode
kept forgetting.
3.
So anyway, I like the vehicles. I like that they had a convoy. I like that, they were under duress or under attack from, the indigenous people of that planet. They classified them as pirates, but, they could have just been, oppressed people that were trying to get them off. The only thing I didn't like about that whole sequence was actually the end, when all of them were
popping thermal
detonators, like, where'd they all come from? And it's just like, and I was like, so they're gonna hold on to them? And I would have thrown them.
If you have an abundance, just throw them.
And one of them is gonna hit the tank. So, it was just, that was kind of dumb.
And it was a callback to season 1, when he was fighting the rhino. He was, like, ready to go. He had his fists out, but he had his knife out in season 1, but he had his fists out this time, and he was ready to, like, rock. Like, he's ready to die. It was a cool
I didn't catch that, but okay.
I caught that.
I'll believe it.
And it was cool seeing it from a different point of view. Like, the stormtroopers are saving the day. The stormtroopers are celebrating,
Sure. And that's why I was like, they classified them as pirates, but they could have been just freedom fighters.
Yeah, trying to get rid of, Imperial rule.
Right. Another thing I didn't like, I didn't mind that Bill Burr took his helmet off while he drove. Yeah. But after he was done, he should have put his helmet back on, because no other trooper that I've ever seen in Star Wars, even Finn, when he took his helmet off, and what's-her-face, Phasma came up behind him, was like, who told you to do that? That's sort of the thing. And you've never seen, other than Luke and Han, but they're not troopers. So you don't, that's not the normal thing. And then, like, all the other troopers are just kind of like, oh yeah, it's just kind of like the
it's a normal thing.
Yeah.
Even though he was the only one without the helmet.
Yeah, he was the only one without the helmet on and all that. And he goes into that little area where they were going to have the Inglourious Bastards kind of thing, the showdown. And the guy, he recognized the officer. He could have just gone back to the Juggernaut, grabbed his helmet, come back.
But the whole time, like, even whenever Mando went instead, he was just right there in the open. Still, like, it's like...
Right. It's like you're drawing attention.
Yeah.
And I don't know. And also, I didn't like the little station that was there that Mando had to take his helmet off to get the facial recognition.
It was an unnecessary thing.
To see if he was a pirate. It didn't even really, like, send anything off. Like, the Imperial database should have, popped off like, oh, this person isn't in our database, and therefore, alert or whatever. It was just like, oh, if you're not a criminal, then you're good. It could be anybody.
Which is weird, because there's not anybody in this base. It's just troopers and officers.
Sure. So,
it just makes no sense.
I don't know. I didn't like that part. And the foreshadowing that they did was very, very simplistic, and it wasn't very involving. In that, Bill Burr was talking to Mando in the Juggernaut and was like, so let me ask you a question. Can you take the helmet off? Can you not take the helmet off around people? Just kind of going over that banter. And then that same episode, not too far along later in the episode, he takes his helmet off. Like, it's no big deal. Like, I've got to do this for Grogu.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I didn't like that part. Then the next thing I didn't like, I liked Boba Fett's paint job.
Yeah.
But I didn't like the abruptness of it.
Yeah.
Like, when did you have time to do it? See, I think that when the girls, were getting their rifles ready to snipe, for Mando and for Bill Burr, I think that would have been a great opportunity for Fett to just, like, okay, I'm gonna paint. I got nothing else to do.
It still would have been weird.
It would have been a little weird, but it would have actually given him. It would have made more sense than him just like, hey, well, when'd you get that? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but it's like why are you doing it now? It's like the armor told a story. The
armor did tell a story,
so now
but he's rewriting his story. But not only that, it also had the decals.
Yeah.
It wasn't just a paint job. It was like a thorough process that Boba Fett went through. And when did he?
Because even the undergarment, it's black now. It's not. White.
Yeah, it's not his Tusken Raider outfit anymore.
Yeah.
He actually has a jumpsuit that has a sleeve. And it's just like the tan version, but this is just all black. So did he? And I don't mind if he had that. Like, if he just kind of had that in the ship. But the paint job is what kind of threw me off, because I had to do a double take on it. I was like, wait, what? I was like, when did this happen? It was cool. He looks good.
Yeah, it looks good.
But the turtleneck is kind of funny. But other than that, it looks good. And Mando got his jetpack back somehow. It was just kind of like there.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, there it is. It's fine now. I could have used it in last episode, but
yeah.
So what did you
that one officer? Like? Well, no, still. Oh, wait, are we still talking about?
Well, okay, so the officers themselves, like, okay, in all of Star Wars, they always have a British accent.
Yeah.
You know, and since Disney's taken over, they all have American accents. I just think I find it funny.
But still, the officer that was there, he did it. I think he did a solid job.
He did a good job.
In that whole,
it was a good actor.
Very tense. The
situation. They took it almost verbatim from Inglourious Bastards, where you go into a situation where nobody's going out, or everybody's pretty much gonna die.
Yeah, but they made it out.
Yeah, but they both made it out, and it's fine. And I didn't mind, Bill Burr being, set free or whatever for doing his job.
I thought he was going to be part of the new Rangers of the Republic series.
He might. He actually might, because nobody knows anything about that. But
and then I like the Operation Cinder reference because that's from Battlefront 2. That was in the campaign, so that was pretty cool.
Okay. So what did you like most about this episode?
Liked most.
Yeah.
I mean, we pretty much covered everything. I thought the Indiana Jones sequence-esque on the freaking thing was
funny. Cool. It reminded me sort of like an amalgamation of Raiders of the Lost Ark plus The Last Crusade. When just troopers were kind of jumping on or whatever, and it was cool. It was cool. I liked the sequence. It was a nice callback.
Yeah, it was really cool. And I like seeing have we seen this trooper before?
Yeah,
we have.
Just not that coloration.
It was in Rogue One.
It was in Rogue One.
Yeah, it was a lighter version.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I remember.
And they were just the tank troopers or whatever.
Yeah,
that's what you would classify them as. But it was cool to see them. It was cool to see the scout. What were they? The shore troopers.
Yeah, the shore troopers.
Even though there was no shore, but it was cool.
I was like, it was cool to see dirty troopers.
Dirty troopers. Yeah. No, I mean,
it wasn't clean.
Like I said, overall the episode was pretty cool. I didn't like the end so much in that like Moff Gideon looked worried.
I liked
after Mando gave his speech. It just would have been like, I thought his reaction should have been that of annoyance. Like, I can't, this guy's a thorn in my side. Not just like, oh damn. Like that's kind of how it felt to me. Like no, that's not Moff Gideon.
I liked the reversal of him giving the speech, the same speech that Gideon gave him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you may think you understand what you possess, but you do not. Like, I thought that was really, really cool.
Yeah, and I was like, how the hell does he have his number?
That's what they went there for.
They went there for coordinates to find him, not to give him a message.
Yeah, I thought it was their ship that he got. That was the ship that they located.
They located the ship, but I mean, okay, so since I've located your ship, I can send you a message?
Yeah, I got your phone, so I can call your number. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. We got in touch somewhere. This coming week is the finale, right?
Yes.
This is the finale? Okay, so I am looking forward to that. I think it's been great. Do you think that they're going to get Grogu back in this episode? Like, is it going to end there, or is it going to end in a cliffhanger? Because Boba Fett said that he would help them or help Mando get the kid back, as like a debt. So if he's done, he'd leave.
He's got to lose at some point. He can't just win. Because
yeah, otherwise,
because if you save the child again, you're just restarting the whole thing again, like season 2.
Yeah.
It's the whole journey.
Yeah. What happened?
Yeah. What's going to happen? So I think the child something's going to happen to the child.
Yeah.
I think it's going to end off in the cliffhanger, and that's going to be the story.
Yeah. Keep us interested. Give us speculation. Or different things that we can work from or whatever. Discuss until season 3. That's our review of this episode.
Thanks for tuning in.
And leave a comment below. Let us know what you thought of the episode, whether you agreed with me or disagreed with Matt. Whatever.
And thank you to our Patreons.
Thank you to our Patreons, man. It is such an honor to have you guys supporting us. It makes us feel really good about what we're doing here and providing this content for you guys. Smash that like button, share the video, and we will see you in the next one.
ZEEVERFETT signing off.